This is Gaia XC50, just arrived in New Zealand. She's absolutely stunning. Hard to say when you look at her like this that this boat has sailed into some of the most wild and remote parts of the world. If I say Patagonia, for example, I think most people only dream of going there one day, but imagine arriving there on a boat. So there. X-yachts are built in Denmark, so I think anyone who knows anything about boats is well aware of the quality of build the Danish bring to the world with their boats. Just spectacular quality. Obviously very expensive, but worth every penny.
On the back of the boat, the first one you have here the survey that you can maneuver from here if you choose the version
life raft?
inside.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The life raft, yes. You have a security lock here, and then you open this one, you pull on this one, and the life raft will go away.
Mm-hmm.
I leave that open. You have the one of the two commands for the anchor, the main one.
So you can anchor from here?
You can anchor easily alone here. You have the command, and there is a chain counter. Something will tell you how much chain you put.
Yeah.
And then here you have a main locker.
Yeah.
And inside you have the stern anchor.
Oh yes, stern anchor.
You have the locker here.
Right.
And then maybe it will be easier to see it on the back, but you pull this one up.
Well, I've never seen that system before with a stern anchor ready to go like this.
Okay.
This is so good.
I
Did you come up with this, or is that something that X-yachts?
No, it was from X-yachts, this one.
Okay.
I just have to remake all this one because they put only a very small one, only 50 meter, and we need, because the line is quite thin, we need 150 meter for Patagonia.
Yeah.
So I have to make a bigger locker.
So in Patagonia you anchored front and back?
Sometimes you front back, then you go ashore and you put line in the ground.
Yes,
or you put an anchor also inside.
Oh, okay.
It really depends on the situation.
Yes. Yeah.
We make nearly all the mix you can do.
Okay.
For the transom door, and then we will be able to see the anchor. It's an electric one.
Okay, yeah, fully ready to launch. It's a great system.
The movement.
Okay. Yeah.
Up. And then she's there, I guess, yes.
Yeah. Perfect. And the little duck?
It's for the security leather. The security leather is here.
Oh yes.
The one you need in case of you forget to put the transform door is locked or somebody fell down, you can have the
Oh, I see.
this one.
Yeah. Oh, that's a really good system, yeah.
Or you can even wash
The duck.
the safety duck if you want.
Alright.
The main Heliard
Primary?
one
Yeah.
is electric, but you can also nearly all the rope can go back this
Yes.
one if you want.
Yeah.
But it's not made for. If you want all electric, it's quite easy because this system you just have to put a engine
That's it. Yeah.
inside and it's already wire. The yard put all the
Oh,
wires
yes.
inside,
Yeah.
so it's pretty easy if you want to install one.
Yeah.
You just buy the electric engine, you put it there,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
that's the same for all the winch.
Yes.
You can. Here in the saloon is made to be used when the boat is moving and sailing. Even when you are close to the wind, you can make easily food. Up. Of course, it moves and you can do what you want. You have all the time somewhere to put your body and to do what you want. The only problem of balance for the bodies in the area is here. When you are walking on the chart table, we had a problem on starboard side because we fell down. So we put this one, who is very useful, and then you can walk on the chart table on this way or this way.
Yeah.
This was the only problem.
Good idea.
Because it was too big to do something like that all the time.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. Like in the front cabin, you have some stuff here to put, and between those two, I forget the name in English. Yes, the tissue here, so you can put material here.
It. Yeah.
And you have also belt here, up, so, and we used to put the dinghy here. And that's it. Otherwise, it's just a standard sailing boat, I think.
Yeah. No, it's beautiful.
Yep.
So the instruments are all BMG. I noticed all your
You have
centralized
a computer here with, in which you can put your sailing program. You have also here the BNG Zeus, the same as outside, on which you can see the radar, the forward scan, and all the information. You have here basic graphic instrument. So if you want to save energy, you can switch all of the computer and the Zeus. They only have the basic instrument here, the steering pilot, the VHF, the radio, and so on.
Okay. Notice you've got an old-fashioned weather graph.
Yes, it's very useful.
Very
you can
good.
go back and you have a safety information, and he reacts quite quickly because it looks old, but it's
Yes, they're great,
electronic
those
one.
things. Yeah.
So it gives the information of variation quite quick. They used to screw all the floor. The problem was to go to check something, so we changed the system and we took. I put a system on which you just have to make a quarter of turn, so you can quite quickly go and to see what's inside. You have the tank, water tank, fuel tank. Fuel tank and water tank, and you can also see the frame of the the frame of the boat. It's a bit heavy because we have all the veg.
Oh yes.
That here.
Okay. Wow.
So, one characteristic of X-yacht, they want to have a very stiff mast and a very stiff keel. So the solution for them since the beginning is to have a Stanley frame all in the saloon, and it go until nearly here. So the keel is screwed on it, and then all the masts step go through the boat, step here on the same frame, and then all the rig is connected not on the hull but directly on the
you mean
frame
the chain
here.
plates? Okay.
Yeah.
So do you mean that the threads, for example, connect to the chain plates, which connect to the frame here?
You can see it here.
All right.
How do you call the
Chain plates, and then
the chain plate? So you can see there, it go here, and then it's connected to the frame. I can easily show you
Okay.
on the other side if you want.
Wow, that's very
But
good.
maybe more for you than for the camera, because I'm not sure that you will be able to see it.
Oh yes, I see.
You can see this one. So that's the frame.
Yes.
And
oh wow, this is an awesome system. Very, very strong. Yeah, so it's actually not a chain plate, it's more like a rigging screw that comes all the way down. Awesome. Okay, so that's
so the last advantage of this frame is that you have here a very strong point. You can connect this one here to the belt, and then the belt you can afford 25 tons. It's much more than what you need.
Yes.
Go through the deck here,
and you can lift the whole boat.
And then you can lift all the boat from one
Okay.
point. So if you have a crank, or if you have to remove the boat from the water, you can use nearly every crank in the world.
Yes, every crane. So that's great. You don't have to rely entirely of having some mariner who can get you out. You just need a crane.
And so here you can see the one of the 3 water tank, another one here. You can remove all those to have a view to see what's inside.
Yeah.
The same on fuel tank there, and the last one is here.
Okay.
There you have the position of the last, the third anchor of the boat. It's like the anchor you will take in case of you have nothing.
Okay.
She's in 2 parts. It's a spade, and right now
spade
anchor is here, and right now you cannot see it because I remake the galvanization, so it will come back on board in a few days.
Alright.
But it's the same as the one on the dock. Ok.
Eh ben, la première fois que je suis allée à l'intérieur de ce bateau, que j'ai visité un XC, je me souviens, je me suis dit c'est trop grand pour un bateau. Il y a trop d'espace, on n'a plus l'impression du côté petit, et j'ai dit oh c'est trop grand. Et puis après je me suis dit oh peut-être qu'on s'habitue à trop grand. Et en fait on s'habitue bien. Ce qui est très agréable, c'est qu'on peut circuler sans se dire pardon, pardon, attention je passe, pardon. Il y a suffisamment de place pour que la circulation se fasse bien. Et à l'avant, c'est l'espace, notre cabine. Et c'est une cabine qui est aussi agréable au bord. Moi je me mets souvent là quand j'ai envie d'être un petit peu plus isolée pour lire, ou voilà, ça fait un petit coin plus intime. Il y a les différents placards avec suffisamment de place pour ranger les affaires. En haut, on peut aussi, souvent il y a des affaires aussi qui tiennent bien grâce au petit rebord. Et puis le lit, il y a des toiles anti-roulis qui sont cachées là, mais il y en a une qui permet
de diviser le lit en deux.
Et que ceux de diviser en deux ou de mettre aussi sur le côté là, ça permet, quelle que soit la gîte, en fait, de pouvoir se caler. Et en fait, elle est agréable pour dormir, même en navigation. Quand on fait nos quarts, celui qui n'est pas de veille dort ici. Et même quand on n'a jamais été obligé de dormir ailleurs, quelle que soit la condition, les conditions de mer. Elle est très agréable, même en navigation, même pour dormir pendant les quarts. Même en Patagonie, quand dans les 40e ou dans les 50e. On n'a pas de soucis.
J'ai remarqué, il y a toujours quelque chose à s'accrocher, même dans le salon.
Il y a les rebords qui sortent bien aussi. Les déplacements elles sont effectivement assez faciles, même malgré la largeur, il y a les mains courantes.
Oui, c'est vrai.
Et puis, de toute façon, avec sa taille et sa stabilité, c'est vrai qu'à l'intérieur, même quand ça bouge beaucoup, on n'est jamais secoué comme dans un shaker.
The door is watertight.
It's a nearly watertight door. It will afford and do the job during a few hours.
Yes.
During this time, you have also alarm. Here who give you the information when you are steering the boat that there is water, and there is a bilge pump just for this part also.
Ah, great,
in case of you forget to lock or if you have any problem. Here you have the code 0. You can install it, you can prepare it inside, and then you open the door and you go to pass the sail. It's the same with the spinnaker here, who is in socks, and with the other sails, the jib, in which you can take a reef, and the storm sail. The mains, the small storm sails for in place of the mainsail. I don't know how you call it in English. The voile de cap in French. Is in the locker in the.
So you mean the storm jib here?
Here
and
is
a trysail.
The trysail is in the back in the locker. And you can put all the fenders here or what you want.
Yes, that's great. That's your space.
C'est ici.
Tu l'avais dès le départ ou t'avais échangé avec ton père?
Non, je l'ai toujours eu dès le départ.
Ok.
Parce que mon frère, il a un plus grand espace au sol.
Ah oui.
Pour qu'il puisse jouer.
Ah oui, ok.
Ici, on a mis des...
ouais, c'est très joli.
On a mis des stickers. Après, il y a mon père qui a accroché le...
Ah oui, très très joli.
En dessous, on a mis des stickers fluorescents
qu'on
ne voit pas trop. Juste la nuit.
Ouais.
J'ai beaucoup d'espace pour ranger des choses, notamment au-dessus de l'armoire où ça tient bien.
Ok.
Moi, j'y mettais mes chaussures.
Ok. Waouh, c'est comme une petite cabane.
Ouais. Ici, il y a le groupe.
Il y a quoi ici?
Ici, il y a ce qui dessale l'eau, le dessalinisateur.
Oh, le dessalinateur.
Du coup, quand on le met, ça fait un peu de bruit, mais on s'y habitue vite.
Ouais, j'imagine.
Et j'ai beaucoup d'espace pour...
Oui. Et t'aimes bien lire?
Oui, j'aime beaucoup lire.
Ah.
Ici, sur le long de la paroi, je trouve que c'est très agréable pour lire parce que c'est pas trop dur, c'est assez mou et ça a une bonne forme pour le dos. C'est un peu creusé.
Ouais, ça c'est vrai, j'aurais pas pensé, mais c'est vrai que maintenant que tu le dis, ça a l'air très, très agréable, surtout sur le bateau et en train de se pencher un petit peu de ce côté-là. Ah ouais, C'est très très joli ta chambre. Et puis c'est bien organisé, c'est tellement propre, je suis vraiment impressionnée. Ok. Alors, qui nous montrer sa chambre maintenant? C'est quoi la partie que tu préfères?
Ah, je sais. C'est ici.
Oh, waouh! C'est quoi ce truc?
Regarde!
Mais c'est quoi ce truc? C'est un monstre?
Mais non, ça c'est le groupe électrogène.
Le groupe électrogène, ça fait quoi ça?
Et bah Moira, elle est juste de l'autre côté.
C'est pratique, tu peux lui faire de l'espionnage. Donc, coucou!
Il faut juste qu'elle ouvre.
Alors, dis donc, tu vas m'expliquer, c'est quoi qui fait ce truc?
Bah, ça fait de l'électricité, tiens.
Ça fait de l'électricité. Ok, combien? Beaucoup?
Oui, ça fait de 220 volts.
220 volts.
Sinon, il y a deux autres trucs. Momo, t'ouvres ta petite porte.
Donc, qu'est-ce qui se passe là-bas?
Il y a plein de petites portes. Regarde. Là, on peut de nouveau voir Moira.
Ah oui. Bah, c'est bien là, en plus, tu peux
Salut!
regarder. Tu peux regarder ce qui se passe aussi et réparer des trucs si
Et
t'as
il y a
besoin.
un autre truc aussi. Ah, attends.
Ah.
C'est ça. En fait,
Ok,
en
c'est
haut, il y a
quoi,
un
ça?
coffre.
Un coffre?
Il y a un coffre qui s'ouvre.
Ok, ah oui, en haut.
Et en fait, par là, je peux y accéder, sauf que là, il y a plein de trucs. De choses. Des fois, je passe là.
Tu peux passer par là?
Ouais,
Ouh
et
là
là, il y a
là.
plein de choses, alors il n'y a plus la place. Et aussi, il y a ça.
Ah oui.
C'est une toile, un petit roulis. C'est comme ça, quand ça penche, tu tombes pas, tu fais pas.
Ouais,
Et
c'est
de
ça.
l'autre côté,
Hmm.
tu peux faire ça. Et aussi, tu peux la ranger sous le lit. Là-bas, il y a un crochet.
Oui.
Et pour détacher ici, on peut enlever ça, comme ça. Et la mettre sous le lit.
Ok, parfait. C'est pratique quand t'as un ami qui vient passer la nuit aussi. Hein?
Oui.